What is up, everybody? Keith, aka Gary Guy 231. It is Tuesday, February 16th. Almost forgot if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Here to break down tonight's starting five. Now, let's just be real. The NBA right now, absolutely insane. It's 3:30 as I'm recording this. My phone has not gone off with a notification other than Lionel Messi just scored a goal. Shocker. But I say all that just to remind you that this is a preview video. We try to get these out, whenever we can, based on plays that we like, but fully understand stuff changes. If you are not like on your phone for NBA notifications, or you have notifications on so you're alerted right away, you've really got to like consider taking a break from NBA, because you just have to have the news. It's crucial. Games are getting canceled, players are getting scratched. We had Joel Embiid get announced as a starter. I want to say it was like 8:40 last night, and then by 8:45 he was scratched. So pay attention to the news. Best thing I can remind you of. All right, quick reminder too, if you enjoyed these videos, whether it's NBA, NHL, PGA, NASCAR, all these sports, and soccer, all these things, bottom of the screen, subscribe button, please. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers to our channel in just a little under a year. So please, we'd love if you could help us hit that goal. All right, let's jump to what you're here for, which is the starting five of 5 plays that I like. I'm just going to again, one more PSA. These are 5 guys I was like going through and like, ooh, I like this play. By no means are these guaranteed to be our core play at FSI or must plays or any of those things, just plays that I love. So I say all that, and I will start out with, I think, the stone cold lock of the slate, which is James Harden. No Kyrie, no Kevin Durant. So this is peak James Harden in Houston, and realistically, this is like peak James Harden too. Since the trades look absolutely amazing, he's gonna be playing a ton of point. If he wants to take 30 shots tonight, he can take 30 shots. The reality behind this is I think that Harden is the first player in your lineup. The only way that he doesn't pay off is if this game blows out, which is a realistic possibility. Phoenix has been playing good ball. Brooklyn's on a back-to-back. They're without their 2 best players. Their lineup is really thin. Like, I saw the notification that Andre Roberson is available to make a debut. I'm like, when the hell did he get there? And great defender. Potentially can help them on a playoff run. But on a night where they're going to struggle to get scoring, I think he's not going to be the solution for Brooklyn. James Harden scoring 50 and getting 10 boards and 15 assists, that is the solution. So James Harden, lock and load. Now the next play, again, for those that remember how I do this, I just go down the line. So Facundo Campazzo. So if you do not know who he is, I don't blame you. He hasn't gotten a huge run in Denver, but with all the injuries, he finally was unleashed versus LA last game and looked phenomenal. Campazzo was somebody that during the Olympic runs was huge with Argentina, was the point guard on Luka Doncic's Real Madrid team that won the EuroLeague, was a legend over there. Fantastic playmaker, fantastic player. I hope he gets, again, extended run here at 3,300. If he does get run, he will absolutely smash. He's that good. So a guy like one of my favorite values in the slate, and hopefully goes lower owned too. Maybe it should be more GPP. But again, I know a lot last slate everybody was on RJ Hampton, but Campazzo was the guy that just kind of orchestrated the offense when he came in and was phenomenal. So, hopefully Mike Malone allows it to happen again tonight. All right, LeBron James, no Anthony Davis versus one of the worst defenses in the league in Minnesota. He's just a guy that I'm planning to build around. At 10-1, I think he's just a little bit cheap too. There's going to be tons of value, so it's going to be really easy to get to Harden and LeBron in lineups. And look, if I can get 2 guys that are going to command that type of usage, I think that's a great idea. I'm not going to go more on LeBron James. If you're watching an NBA DFS video, you know all about LeBron, so I think he's a great play tonight. Al Horford might surprise in this lineup, but since there's been no SGA, Horford's been absolutely phenomenal for OKC. As you can see in his logs, just a ton of assists. So he's running a lot of, that point center role or, playing it from the high post. Horford is just a guy when he's right, can just put up huge games. I love the matchup versus Cantor. Cantor's one of the worst defenders in the NBA. So I do think that Al Horford can, give him fits. At 7,000, we need 3,500 for 5x. Really good shot that we get like 6 to 8x here with Horford with the bonuses. So I love Horford. Finally, just one more value. Landry Shamet with Kyrie last night was still great. 5 of 10 shooting, 28 minutes, 13, 3 and 3. I think he probably gets to start tonight. At the 2-guard position, we know he played a lot of that small ball 2-guard for the Clippers when he was there. Shamet is a talented player. At 3,400, we're down here where I think, if all of a sudden you see TLC start for Brooklyn or some other surprise that I'm not thinking of, obviously that would be the plug. But I do think there's a good chance that Shamet at 3,400 just really will allow you ease to get, Harden plus LeBron. Plus if you like the Al Horford pick, or if something else opens up by then, I will tell you, I just want to just point out one other guy. I was really close to Middleton for this preview over Horford. He did struggle the last 2 games, which kind of, made me shy away from it a bit. But I do love Chris Middleton without Drew Holiday in the lineup. I think that just so much of the offense runs through Chris and Giannis, and you get just a nice discount on Middleton at 8K versus Toronto, which should be kind of, a very high scoring game. So I do love Middleton. And then if you want to try a third stud, Jokic, I think, is obviously a great play too, with Denver not having Millsap, not having Barton, so just struggling with, where to go to get points. I think Jokic obviously is phenomenal too. All right, that should do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you're still around, you haven't, subscribe on the bottom right. We really appreciate it. See you.